You're tuned into the Drunken Threesomes with the first ladies. Got you turning up the temperature about 80 degrees. Growing up in a DMV, go best friend, go best friend. Finding on this sisterhood, we know you love this blend. Come toast with us, get drunk with us, and get into this tea. Come spar with us, no judge with us, and R.E.A.D. Okay, you looking like you wanna come over and take a peek. You can have one of us or all three of us with the swinger of the week. Wow.
Hey, it's Meika AKA Taji.
It's Kia.
And this is Mel, and this is the Drunken Threesomes with the First Ladies. Welcome.
Hey guys.
Welcome.
Yeah.
I cannot with you. I cannot with you, ladies. Yes. Hello, ladies.
Afro-body gay, okay?
Okay.
Yes. I don't know how to say that, but
Afro-body gay. Yes.
That's how you say it. Just say it, Kia. Say it.
I don't know. Maybe later.
You're the only one. You just gotta.
Okay, I'll do it.
Afro-body gay.
Okay, what? Say it again.
Afro-body gay.
Afro-body gay. Yes.
Okay.
It sounds so polite. It ain't supposed to sound polite.
Oh God, yes.
He's saying it all stupid.
Oh, yes, you guys. So this episode is brought to you by, drum roll, please. Those are not drums. I need to get my drum beat together.
Okay.
Booka baka. Okay. Yes, by Sims Lawn and Bulk Services. Yay.
Okay.
Located in the DMV, they provide landscaping, pressure washing, gutter cleaning, bulk trash, furniture hauling, and more. If you want to see what else they have available, or if you need them for moving, hauling, pressure washing, you can hit them up or look for them on Instagram at Sims Lawn and Bulk Services, SVCS, not services spelled all out. So, hey, y'all.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna need y'all because my mother-in-law got some trees that she cut down. I need to hit them up.
They do that.
Yeah, because I need to. Yeah, we look at
everything.
Look at God, because we was just talking about that this weekend, Shadea and I.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. They done cut down trees. They do my lawn all the time. They have hauled some trash away. They've moved some furniture in here. What else? They pressure washed me before. So yeah, they're really, really good.
Oh, they do it all. I need to hit them up.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And they moved one of my clients, Dr. Maya. They moved her. So yes, yeah.
Yes, Dr. Maya.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then yes, on that note, we can grab our glasses. I hope it comes up. Oh,
yes,
we do.
like it's
okay, it's not invisible. And let's clink, 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 clink to the next episode. I'm just keeping it cute. Yeah, I've been informed that so it's cupcake wine, but I've been informed it's just the brand of that, and it's no sweet at all, which I was disappointed in that part. But yeah,
cupcake with a company.
Yeah, clearly, yeah,
Exactly.
truly, yes. You can't see it. Yes, I thought it was like going to give me some cupcake, but
Cupcakey, yes.
yeah, it was not cupcakey at all. So.
Yes,
Here
well,
we are.
since we have bottles, I have Resada Resada Mosquito D'Asti. Yes, Mosquito, aka Moscato, by NYX, from NYX, $23.99.
Okay. I have some what I got? Some coconut rum with some pineapple orange coconut juice and some mangoes in here for the juice.
Yeah, I was lost at the pineapple, but everything sounds great.
Ooh, coconutty. I love coconut.
Okay.
It's really good.
Sound good. Minus that pineapple on my end, but I let my throat itch for that.
Okay.
Okay. I guess. Okay.
Yes.
Just had a
On
Benadryl
key.
on deck. Just had a Benny, like the Benadryl. Okay.
That put
Okay.
you on
Because
a
I'm
good throat
taking risks on
itch.
pineapple. Yes, that's what makes when every time I know something pineapple it start itching in there. That's how it all start. And I be like, oh no. And then it start burning and stuff. Yeah.
Oh
Mm,
no.
I used to love me
that's
some
good.
pineapple. Damn, dog. Oh,
I love
oh,
pineapple.
that
I know,
shit.
me too. I love
Oh,
everything.
just rub it on in. Yeah, rub it in. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's just a bonus
So,
though, how you
That's
never
why I
even
said I
look
would let
into
my
it.
throat itch for that. Yes. To
Okay.
taste that with that little pineapple splash just in there.
okay.
Okay.
So well, yeah, it's not a lot of pineapple. It's you could taste more so the orange
Okay.
over
Mm.
everything
So,
else. But so,
Okay.
anyways, if you are a new swinger, welcome to the orgy. If you're an old ho swinger, welcome back, and thank you for allowing us to keep you coming and coming and coming and coming some more.
okay.
Okay,
If
yes.
you haven't done so already, make sure that you hit the subscribe button, click the notification bell so you know when we come on, and then also like, share, comment, and all that jazz to get us in the recommended section. So,
Yes,
yes, we would really
please.
appreciate if you did that. Okay.
We really would.
So,
Um,
speaking of swingers, let's get into the swinger of the week for this week. This week's swinger of the week goes to. Oh, that drink look cute.
brrrr.
Okay, Tiffany, my cousin.
Yes. Tip,
Okay.
tip.
Yes, my cousin from New Orleans.
Okay.
So, yes, I was just minding my business one day and she had slid in my DM and she was like, OMG, I started watching this show, cousin. She was like, y'all are funny. So she was like, I gotta go back and start from the beginning. I was like, girl, you got a long ways to go.
Okay.
So she's just getting tuned in and she was definitely on one of them little episodes, lurking and watching. She didn't comment because she wanted me to call her out, but that's why she was the swinger of the week. So I ain't even had to call you out because look,
And I called
because
out now.
exactly. You should have just let me did it there. So it's
Okay.
okay. Love you. Thank you for tuning in. Spread the
Thank
word, and we
you.
thank you for the support. Look at my
Yeah.
cousin. Yes, look at my family. I'm on mama's side.
Okay. Oh,
Okay,
cousin
mama
a
side.
little hippie too. She got them New Orleans hips.
Okay.
Legs,
Yes,
Legs,
yes,
hips,
dance,
hips.
hips, dance. Okay.
Yes. Okay.
okay. Yes. So yes, honey, that was what it was given on the main line. So with that being said, what's good? What happened? Like weekend highlights, recaps. What's good? What y'all did? Ho.
So
Okay.
what I did, I worked, then I clapped these cheeks, then
It was just so casually said. And I
and
clapped these
then
cheeks. Like,
I saw
okay.
my granny from Ohio and my
Yes,
auntie Jamie
Granny.
from Ohio. I saw them at my dad's house for Father's Day. So yeah, that's pretty much what I did.
Oh, that was
Mhm.
exciting.
It
Yeah.
was.
Um,
Okay. Especially the
yes,
cheek clapping. Okay.
yes,
Okay.
hey, tap. Yes,
Okay.
okay. Yes, make my own sound effects, okay? Um, yes, so we had a great weekend. I took Dion to Ruth Chris on Saturday. And he had a wonderful massage by the one and only the Wind Down Body Lounge.
Okay.
Yes, Wind Down Body Lounge. Okay.
That's that
Yes.
bacchiotomy. Okay.
Yes, his back. He wanted
Okay.
his backiotomy with his Reiki hands, getting on my
Okay.
nerves. But yes, so thank you, Wind Down Body Lounge, for
My
being
pleasure.
so amazing all the time. And then Travell and I took
Okay.
him out to eat Friday too. So that's all
Mm.
we did.
Okay. My weekend was pretty chilly. I had the apartment to myself because Gracie was out of town. So I was like, yes, just relaxing. I took a well-needed bubble bath with some rose petal, bath bomb, Epsom salt, oil, some chakra stones, sage, wine, blunts. And it was just so amazing. Like it was great. And oh, and I can't forget, yes, the music of the evening while I was having that nice bubble bath was Larry June. It was the
Well,
album Mr. Midnight and Early Bird. And I
good
was
job,
like,
Larry.
yes, it was. What? Don't
Talk
check
to
me, check
me,
your mileage. Yes. Oh my God. So it was a great
That sounds
time.
good.
Then oh yeah, then I went to the grocery store so I could do my little meal prep and everything. Cooked on Sunday, but I went Saturday and then I ended up getting a little cab ride home, a Jamaican cab driver. You know what? Shout out to your people in now because I didn't understand nothing he was really saying. Like I was picking up on some stuff, but I felt like he was just doing that. So I cause he was like, and then he was like, yes, and I'm turning 49. I was married. And he was like, I don't want a relationship. I just want to get him the dick. And I was like, okay. And like when I hit the okay, he was like, oh, I love it. Fun passengers. Man, they just have fun with me. And I was just saying, like, okay, like, okay. And
Okay.
so he just kept going. And then like he took my groceries to the building and everything for me. And then he was like, oh, you live in a nice building over here. So he was like, here, take my number. He was like, if you ever need a cab, you want to call. He was like, but don't rush me. I was like, what?
What?
Why would I call a cab? He was like, yes, don't rush me to come over here, but you can call me for a cab. He's like, or if you want to have conversation or whatever. And I was like,
He
see,
trying to
they
get
let you
that
understand, let you know what they trying to say. And it wasn't all like, come on the river upon the con. So I was just like,
on the
you know
river.
what? That's
Right.
your people in them ourselves. And
He
like
trying to pawn the river you. Okay.
Okay.
okay, no, shout out to Mr. Jamaican taxi driver. What was his name? Anthony. Yes, Anthony Jamaican
That sounds
driver.
like a
Yes.
Jamaican name.
So
Anthony tried to shoot his shot, honey.
Anthony was giving much. I was like, just get me home. Like, I don't even know what you saying.
Not Pond the River though.
What you saying? I had to pick up some of that. Like, what is you saying?
Oh
So
Lord.
that was my that was pretty much my weekend. So with that being said, I think that kind of just moving right along. And let's get into the show that you all know and love. So, ladies, without further ado, we are going to get into the
R.E.
80. Okay.
real, yes, real entertainment all day. So it's by the Shade Room, Nori Online Org underscore in the neighborhood talk, hosted by yours truly, Meika AKA Taji, where all news is juicy and allegedly. Let's begin, shall we? Okay.
Okay.
Yes. First up, we have, which has been the talk of the town. So we have verses coming up Thursday, June 23rd. Y'all here for it? Omarion versus Mario. This about to be fun, much needed re-education for the bots. True R&B rules the soul. 22 years in the making, ain't no faking for a young goat. So
Okay.
they about to, get up
Okay.
here and tear it up real quick.
Oh yes.
And,
You should let me love
and they
you.
said basically, huh?
I said yes. You should let me love you.
Okay, so basically, somebody was like, once they put this up and it was like go up hit for hit battle. The reason it became trending is because because of the clapback from the wonderful Omarion. So someone said, so we getting 4 songs. And Omarion said to Nick Jordan, 88, damn, you don't even know what good music is. 4 songs, try 20, bro. Tap in and get it educated. And this is for the rest of y'all talking shit too. Namaste.
Yes.
So I was like, in other words, truly what he meant, like honesty, and sum that all up in that namaste. This is exactly what he meant. Like, okay, don't come for us, okay? Don't check me, check your mileage, okay?
Okay.
So I was like, let's open up the lines. Let's see what's good, what's popping. Let's open them early. Somebody said this the most he's ever said. Okay, because he be so zen in his own world and don't got time. Omarion here cuz with that namaste talk. Okay, listen, like I said, don't play with us. And 4 for 4.
Yes.
Disrespectful. That 4 for 4 used to be hitting though. Like
They do. They do.
don't play on them like that. But
Mm.
speaking of what used to be hitting but not hitting no more because Shorty is about to get that tooth all the way fixed. Okay. She posted a live. Jazz Chris Sean, aka Rock, was in a dentist's office, and Shorty is basically saying she's about to get her tooth fixed after having the tooth knocked out for some time now, like literally some time. So open up the line. Somebody say, "Is the dentist even a dentist? She looks like a model." So I'm like, "Oh God, they started early." Does the dentist have a music video shoot afterwards? I'm confused.
Oh, that's really the
Maybe
dentist?
that was her friend for more support.
I thought that was a
Okay,
friend.
Kia. So somebody said that's her homegirl, not the dentist. I'm convinced some of y'all are slow.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, people just don't read. They're
Somebody
just
said this
smart.
giving me basement. Either way, Shorty is getting her teeth fixed. And for those who don't know her, she modeled, she played football, but she's mostly known for being a girlfriend of Blueface, which is right here in the tooth going. But the tooth is about to be fixed and replaced. Okay, like
Baddie.
get
She
that
on that
tooth.
Baddie show on Zeus.
Huh?
Yes, and the baddie show, she sure is. And
Okay.
speaking of a baddie, how did he get through when I have my phone on do not disturb? Like,
You probably
how
got to
does
take it
that?
off the double call. If you got it and they call back to back, then they can get through. You got to take it off.
Oh, that is so
Oh.
disrespectful. Okay, well, I mean, because I'm like, yo, like, how is he the only one every time? Like, no time and filming. Thank you. So, speaking of
Hey, Ty.
baddies,
Hey, Tad,
okay,
Susie.
okay. So, speaking of baddie, um, he's always trending, but this time I don't really think so much his fault. But hey, you guys, you'll judge. I need a retaining wall for 18 square feet by 18 around my new pool ASAP. What group of Mexicans have the best price for this wall? Money
Not
ready.
what group of
Send
Mexicans.
send number and prices to the DM. So then right after that, they start going in. He's getting scrutinized over that. So then he write, y'all know Mexicans do the best work. What did I say wrong? Shaking my head. So I was like, what did
You
they
said
say?
nothing wrong.
All right, so let me go open up the call. Somebody said this well so motherfucking sensitive. They do work better and fast. Oh well, they are talented. What's the problem? Shit. Okay, right.
Maybe because he said
Then
Mexicans and not because
from an
everybody doesn't
actual
like Mexicans.
Mexican said, I'm Mexican, and it's a compliment when people compliment on how hardworking we are. LOL. This wasn't offensive. He didn't say it in a negative or derogatory manner.
True.
Exactly. And then somebody said to the Mexican, good, now go forward and check your own people when they dishonor black people.
Oh,
And
God.
then the Mexican said back to him, the fuck that got to do with my comment? I was like, yes, Mexican.
Okay,
Yes.
Mexicano.
Then somebody else said to the Mexican, right? Superb work ethics. The same way I love the way Haitian people work effortlessly and with integrity. I love and respect that. And even though the Mexican didn't post it, I just reposted that because I was like, the fuck that got to do with my comment? Like, this is all about the Mexicans right now. Like, we're not talking about the Haitians or anybody else. Like, stop trying to take away from the Mexicans. So, that part kind of like, girl, be quiet. But it was funny. The Mexican had some comebacks. I'm sorry.
Okay.
So shout out. Did y'all think he said anything wrong? I don't feel he did,
No.
but maybe that's just me. I
I
don't.
mean, everybody always want a Mexican or Mexicans to do it. Like when you want work done, the first thing you think is to go to Home Depot early in the morning because they be posted and ready to work, and you know you're gonna get your work done fast and good. And
And they're not
sometimes
going to
they
be
don't even
taking
speak
hour
English, but
breaks
they know
and
what to do.
Listen.
And
Okay.
yes,
yes, they're not going to be
but
taking 10-hour breaks.
I think it's because it's not politically
Right,
correct.
that's
That's
what I was
why.
going to say.
In
Because
this
10
world,
across the board for me.
you have to be
Okay.
politically
because
correct or you racist. So
right,
You
because everybody
right.
who
You
speaks
right.
Spanish is not from Mexico, so that's the only reason probably why they said something. But they do it better. Ain't nobody going. They not going to take 2 10-hour breaks and then say we come back tomorrow and be late. They eat their little sandwiches
Not
and
two
then they get
10-hour
back to the
breaks.
job.
Okay. Okay. So y'all heard it here
yeah, they be
first.
busting it out. It was some Mexicans next door when they was selling the house.
Yeah,
They was
they were.
doing the roof. They was there
Yeah.
to the late night. I was like, I went outside. I was like, y'all can see, like it's late out here. They was like, yes, but
Okay.
they was getting it. They got that roof fixed next door. I was like, you can't even see out here.
Oh, shout out
Okay.
to the Mexicans. Try and tell you.
Mhm.
Shout out
So
to y'all.
next up, we got in a little smidget of Kardashian news, but became very trending. So it was the finale of their show on Hulu, The Kardashians, and it was trending because Khloe Kardashian reacts to news about Tristan fathering a child with Marilee. That's how you say her name, Marilee.
Morally.
Yeah, Marilee. So this was a smidget of it here. Let's see.
Be not doing it, but fine if you do it. You're not even going to give me a heads up for the rest of the world. It's just an additional slap in my face. It's humiliating. I'm embarrassed. I would prefer to be alone than to be around people. And it wasn't a time for me to have some family meeting where I needed to hear everyone's opinions and thoughts about my own life. A courtesy.
So that's how she felt, and therefore she didn't have the family meeting with them. Instead, she just sat down with Kim, and of course,
Kim is the most one.
So there we go, a midget of that.
Trying to a courtesy would. If that were me and I was really trying to like redeem myself and I was trying to be a better person, I would definitely just keep my my pants. You would think. You either wear a condom, get a vasectomy, or you don't random people that you meet in other states. It's not like rocket science. If that were
so that
Are they together?
and that's the thing. So I don't know if this show they was working on it, or maybe in Chloe's mind they was working on it. But Tristan was definitely out here, and he basically confirmed yes, he did have a baby. And then, he called himself admitted to fathering the child with her, and he apologized to Chloe. So he said, Chloe, you don't deserve this. You don't deserve the heartache and humiliation I have caused you. You don't deserve the way I have treated you over the years. My actions certainly have not lined up with the way I view you. I have the utmost respect and love for you, regardless of what you may think. Again, I am so incredibly sorry. So,
This is so ridiculous. You do this every year.
Exactly. So I was like, you know what? Somebody said, girl, let's not forget how you met him. So I was like, man, like,
Oh,
that was
yeah, because she was
real.
the other woman.
So I was like, well, somebody was like, how did they meet? And I'm with them. How did they meet? So somebody
She
was
was the
like
other
in a
woman.
wedding, and Tristan was there with his girlfriend, Jordan Craig. So I was like, oh, bitch, I didn't know that. Like, oh, okay. So I was like, wow, okay, well, I don't know, maybe she thought she could change him or whatnot, but this was her trending and hot. And I said, I don't know if it's Tristan, I don't know if it's Light, but she is looking really, really small. Like she's smaller than Lady's dick bone. Like she is really
That bone is big.
I told her that like the bone is bigger than her. Like that dick bone, lady little dick bone. Yes, that should look like a dick. I was like, Meaty, why your toy out there in the hallway? Yes, that little dick bone.
I don't do the dildos.
I was like that little dick bone out there. So then they were spotted out like over the weekend. It was Father's Day, and it was for True. She had a recital according to TMZ, and then they co-parent and had lunch alongside with Kris Jenner, Kim Kardashian, Kanye West, Travis Scott, and Kylie. How do you say her name? Child. Her. Kaylee. Did I say it right? Kylie. So yeah, they all had like a little lunch together, whatever. So they said co-parenting, and then this was also became trending because they like, where is he looking at? And it was like he's still out here creeping, going creep. And I was like, oh, y'all are just terribly disrespectful. So somebody was like, zoom in, bro, not even looking at her. Y'all just trying to start some drama. So I was like, I tried to zoom in or whatever, but I couldn't tell. Like I couldn't tell when them eyes was looking and rolling too. So, the world may never know. And then somebody was like, Travis looked like Jimmy JJ, Dynamite Walker Evans, good times in this photo. And they was not lying. Like, it was not at all. Oh, child. So, I don't know. She's going through, she's doing whatever. But who else seems to be doing great in their life right now? Okay, moving on. Is Diddy, because he lets his ex Cassie know he's got to move on since they split 4 years ago in a new song that he just put out. So basically, Diddy has dropped his first single in 6 years with a message to his ex Cassie saying he's got to move on, and that's a good thing because she already has. And I don't know, like they've already made it like a little TikTok. I don't know if y'all heard it. Y'all heard the song before, right? Like, gotta move on. Yeah. No. Okay. Well, yeah,
Mad at
that's
that. Like, leave her alone. She done had a baby. She
Got
married. Like,
married.
yeah.
Yeah.
okay.
Years ago,
So
well, why is you bringing her up? Leave her alone. He toxic.
okay. So
Focus on Miami.
somebody said, boy, bye. And
Right.
then somebody said, child, please. Said somebody was like laughing my ass off. But why is y'all baking him in these comments though? Somebody said they sick of him in them knock knees. I was like, oh y'all is disrespectful. But
That's
who also
mean.
had jokes was actually it was a cute one. I ain't gonna hold you. But Alex Fine, who is Cassie's new husband and her baby daddy, of both her kids, he made this post: Happy Pride to all my LGBTQ plus friends. Attach is a charity that helps people who are in the closet, in all caps, gotta move on, along with other resources. So I was like, okay, take shots, okay.
Okay. Pew pew.
That was hilarious. I was like, okay, but
Booty
who
in the
was
closet. Okay. You
no?
know,
I
they
think
say they be saying Diddy is roll that way. And you know his name is Love. So here we go.
here we go.
Oh boy.
But I think the post was more along like for like him supporting his friends, but he used Diddy's song hashtag like gotta move on, like we see you, and she did
And
basically.
the Love, because Diddy goes by Love. I think he legally changed his name to Love.
Love. Mhm.
Oh, he legally, yeah, you right. He did. He Diddy to me, but you right. He is. What is he? Brother Love, right? Brother Love.
Something.
I guess, but someone who
So
is
yes,
definitely
that was doubly shots.
okay. Yes, I ain't even peeped that now. Yes, with the
Yes.
inner love.
Pew
Ooh,
pew.
okay. Oh, let me find out. Alex fine. Okay, doubly shotting out here.
And he said
So who
people are
is
in the closet because the rumor is that Diddy is in the closet. That's a rumor. That's been a
next case? Okay.
rumor.
Okay,
Mm.
Diddy.
So
Okay,
who
love.
is supporting him is Clarissa, and she did like a little reenactment with the red light because that's how the video is of his new hit song that's out. And I have a confession, like I did watch over the weekend. I did watch Clarissa Please, her podcast with him, and
Carisha. You tear
I
her
I
name
my
up.
Carisha, and my confession is that she is starting to grow on me. Like I'm starting to like her. In her little last rap with Gucci, I was like, maybe it's me. Maybe her. She don't sound as bad as I used to hear her. I don't know, but she is growing on the girl. So that's my confession for the day. And so
Mm.
yeah, she was giving her little kudos to him. This is the video or whatnot. But who also came through with a message? I was like, I don't know. This girl is really thirst
Does he
trapping,
have his hand on his hip?
is Gina, who is thirst trapping. So she's like, first of all, where's my credit at? Because I put you onto this song. So basically, this is a video she posted a while ago where she was cutting out her braids and she actually had the song playing in the back, like, yes, I need to hear my man new song, whatever. She even marked the day was May 14th, so this is nothing new. And then she comes on here, like, girl, go sit down.
Oh
Then
boy.
she come on here and then she does like a whole little another like live, I guess if that's what you want to call it, like type of situation. And she's just basically saying like, I like run me my fondest feed, basically I did, I put you onto this song, I put you onto this, and blah 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 blah. So I'm like, girl. And then she was like, I've been nothing but nice to somebody who almost a decade to get treated like this publicly. Am I not allowed to stand up for myself? Man, if y'all only knew. Fuck, I can only take so much. I'm a fucking human being. If any of y'all was in my position, you would do the same. You would do the fucking same. Fuck out of here. And I was like, ain't you just airing out stuff? Like, you've been dealing with that for almost a decade. And you only broke up with Cassidy 4 years ago. Like, the numbers ain't numbering. Like, girl, you just out
Yeah.
here talking, talking, like saying you just
Yeah.
been, and nobody knew about you, like, for a whole decade. Nobody knew about you. Like, did y'all know about this girl, Gina?
I don't know who she is.
I've never heard of Gina. So he
Her,
basically
Gina.
telling her like, gotta move on. Like, yes, he hit her with the bye bye, like bye.
Okay. The only Gina I
So
know is from Martin.
okay, exactly. So she
Yeah.
definitely is in her feelings and doing the most. But girl, I guess But in honorable mention news, we move here into, y'all president. Somebody go ahead weekend at Bernie's.
Oh,
I
don't do
didn't
that to
think
him. Don't do
in
that.
case y'all missed it. So he took a tumble. So he was at some event. He's literally riding a bike. That's him with the white helmet. He comes to a stop, like he literally stops right here. The stop was smooth, to say hi to people. But it was that I guess he tried to take his leg off and then he kind of went down slowly until he was no more in the frame. So he definitely took a little stupid tumble. I was like, somebody said, how you fall like not moving? Like the bike wasn't even moving. It wasn't. But hey, it was the weekend
Oh,
at
I hope
Bernie.
he okay.
It was the weekend at Bernie's, and that's just all it had to give. And also in honorable mention news, Monique issues a public apology to the El Hughley family for offending them amidst online feud. So she basically, told them she's sorry.
We
And
got over that a long time.
I don't think she said that to D.L. Hughley, but just to the family. But either any event, like girl, bye, it's just a little bit too late. Like it should have never been said. They had nothing to do with that. And just like they had nothing to do with Beyonce dropping her album at midnight, Break My Soul. And I saw it this morning because it was all over everything and all on the news and Good Morning America. And then I seen Big Frida shout out. It feels surreal to be on the track with the Queen
Mm-hmm.
Beyonce once again. I'm so honored to be a part of this special moment. I'll forever grateful, Lord. Somebody please catch me. So I was
Yeah, I
like,
heard that
okay.
song with Big Frida on the radio. That's nice.
I mean, but I'll get to how I feel about
Nah.
it. Right. But then somebody was like, the timing of Beyonce saying to release your job because I recently quit my queen of timing. And then somebody else was like, now y'all don't let Break My Soul cause you to quit jobs in the morning. We still have to afford concert tickets, okay? But more than concert tickets, bitch, we got to afford rent.
Okay.
So then somebody say, I thought Beyonce was coming with the Mrs. Beyonce if you nasty type tracks. I don't need no more empowerment from her. Okay.
Oh.
So, it's a for some, and it's some who are really loving it, but it's like it is an empowerment hit. They're trying to say because it was Juneteenth, and that's like the synchronization of why it dropped or why she dropped that. But
Well, she
yeah,
should have dropped it midnight Juneteenth. She dropped it midnight on the
yeah.
21st. Juneteenth was on Sunday.
It's just it's still it is like an empowerment, just something like if you want to feel empowered, you go to. It's not like you really throw on a playlist like for
It was
me, but
giving Drake to me. It sounded like Drake album music.
ooh,
Oh, yeah. I only heard one song, so I don't know.
it's only
But
one out
Drake's,
right now. Well,
Oh,
not well, Drake album is out,
oh,
but
Drake or Beyonce.
Beyonce. I only heard the one song.
Yeah, it's only that one song. But Drake album is sound just like that.
Oh,
so
like you said, was it you who said like
Like the department store.
yes. Oh my
okay.
God.
Like Nordstrom's, H&M, when you go in the store and the music that they play.
Yes. Ding,
That's what it sounds
ding,
like.
ding, 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 ding.
So
Yes.
and in other
Mhm.
news, we have Flocka who said, am I wrong for hiding my girlfriend or smart for protecting real love? So then, they have to fire him up because they was like, first of all, like people still not used to him not being with Tammy and blah, 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 but y'all need to get over it. So then he wrote on the post, I am asking a question. It was a typo. So, I don't know. He might got a new love interest that he might, he wants to show or if he wants to hide to protect her. But either way, he was very trending for that because they was definitely, Tammy Bugs was definitely coming for him. I guess. But and also other news, Ari Lennox. So for her mental health and my sanity, I will not be doing any shows that require me to fly. I cannot keep torturing myself with this huge fear of mine. It is literally destroying my health. Enough is enough. I'm so sorry to all that are inconvenienced by this. Don't know what this will mean for my career, but just can't do it. On a plane, I'll Minneapolis now. I'll be there. If there's any peers or anyone out there who knows of a great hypnotherapist, therapist, or fear of flying solution, I will be so grateful. I want to beat this. So she's scared of flying. She's about to drop these shows and she just rather focus on her health. So I was like, oh, like I get it, yo,
She
flying
just
be.
went somewhere and just said that she's going somewhere overseas. You gotta fly there.
Now
So
she going overseas.
she'll still be flying. She just gonna have to get her like a
You
hypnotherapist
gotta
might be
get
good.
over it. Yeah, like something that'll help her. She better
But you
take
know,
some
Michael
drugs.
Jackson, when he was little, he hated flying. Remember on the movie when they
Yeah,
was
he
like,
did. He
no,
cried with the
he's
baby.
like, I'll give
Yeah.
you a candy bar. No. And they had to
Mm.
carry him to get him on the plane. He hated flying. So shoot. Flying gave me I got PTSD from flying now.
Oh,
Oh,
child, yeah, because you're that. I don't even want to talk about that. But let me, that concludes, sorry guys, that concludes the read here for the evening.
Okay.
So it's by the Shade Room and NoriOnline.org _ in the neighborhood talk. Definitely gonna turn it back over to my girls in the studio with a message. Don't forget to check these nuts. And
yes, these nuts.
that is
Yeah.
the end. Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Well, I didn't put no what you call it. I didn't make no thing to bring anything up, but so
Is it that thing which them brought this up?
uh-huh.
Oh, it's funny you say that then. Okay, because a bitch is prepared
Oh,
right now.
okay. Yeah,
Okay,
yes. All right,
okay.
so yes, tonight's episode is test these nuts. So,
Okay.
um, what brought on this conversation is this stupid ass post right here. So I'm gonna read the post that I've been seeing floating around the internet, which is dumb. It says, this, I guess it's supposed to say this is a situation. I asked, dang, that's not even right. I asked this woman I've been talking to for a minute for $100. I get a what do you need it for? When do I get it back? A whole bunch of questions, LOL. I planned a trip for us in the mountains in Colorado for 4 days. Hotel cost per night 200, whitewater rafting 150 per person. Zip lining 125 per person, hot air balloon 250 per person, SUV rental 80 a day. Not to mention food costs. I had all this covered. Just cancel everything and got my deposits back. I didn't need the $100. I was just seeing what type of response I get if I ask for it. I didn't ask when do I get my money back when I was planning a vacation. I was just handling business. People don't think long term. Test failed. Okay, more content. Did she know about the romantic trip? Well, okay, so it's basically like they're asking people's opinions. Now, for me, I feel like he's full of shit. I feel like that was just to get likes and stuff. Number one, if he deposited all this stuff and had all these trips, she didn't know about the trip. So why would she be questioning anything in the first place? Second of all, she probably didn't have the $100. That's probably why she was asking those questions. But overall, my issue is why test her? Like, why put her through that test?
Yeah.
I feel like I feel like testing people in relationships and even friendships is stupid. That's just my opinion. I feel like it's not needed. I feel like it's a waste of time, and there's no need to do all of that for loyalty. Like it's games. Why are you playing games with me? You don't have to test me on some stupid ass shit just to see where you think my loyalty lies. Because I could have passed that test and still been a piece of shit to you later on down the line. So,
Okay.
what are you all thoughts
But then
on?
I do feel like in some cases and events, yes, you need to test. Sometimes testing can actually make you learn about yourself and also learn about a person. If why your echo? If you want to continue on in the relationship or whatever, like I don't know. It's just
So, what test would you give for that?
so like y'all hear echo or is it just me?
I don't hear no echo.
Okay, I hear echo. All right, so for me, me, like I did like a little test back in the day. I wanted to test to see like at first I had the conversation with the person like are you in this, are you into me, like we could be honest about it, was good, like just let me know. And it was just kind of like the answer was just like really lackadaisical. It was just like blah. So I'm just like, damn, like that answer was just kind of blah. And it was like, yeah, whatever. Like they understood it was blah, but that was the answer. That's just what it was. I'm like, okay, like fine, if that's what we're giving. So I had It was a friend, and they sent me flowers. It was literally a friend, like one of my good girlfriends sent me flowers, but I made it look like it like came from like a little secret admirer or whatever, dressed it up like, okay, this is cute, boo, 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 boo. So after that, of course, the person come back all loud and strong, and then I'm like, okay, well, why are you so loud and strong now when you wasn't before? Like, we've talked about it, I've tried to open up to you, find out what's good, you just coming off real blah with your shit. So like, now why all this fiery passion? And they like, basically I needed something to like pull me in, like something to trigger me or to make me feel. And I'm like, well, I don't feel like you should need all that. Either you like me or you don't. So I feel like that was a little test that I did put in play to see, like, honestly, if you really didn't bite, then you really don't give a fuck about this. Like, then we can just go our separate ways. But then it's like, why are you giving me all of this now when you think that you're threatened or that there might be someone else coming into the picture? Like, that's
So did
why
they continue to show you that they was into you and they want to be with you, or they was just being jealous?
they kind of did, like, for a while was showing that like they was interested in all that, but then I don't know, I got to the point where I was just like, damn, like I had to do all that, like, just for you to
Exactly.
show
That's my
interest
point.
with me. So
That's my point.
we didn't,
It's stupid.
we didn't, I mean, but it just didn't. But if that wasn't the only reason why we didn't make it, it was other stuff that we didn't make it.
But the
But
test was pointless
It's
because
pointless to
you still didn't get to where you wanted to go with that person.
no, it wasn't given what it was supposed to have. It was not given 10 across the board. So I don't know though, but I did, like, I do feel like tests is needed sometimes in some situations.
Me, I mean, I don't feel like they're necessary, because if you are about me and you know me for who I am, why are you testing me? Like Melanie said, don't play games with me. We're
What if I thought
adults.
I knew you? But if the person thought they knew you and then you do something totally different out the norm than what they thought they knew of you, then it kind of make them feel like, damn,
But
do
that's
I
life.
know you?
Yeah,
That's
I was gonna
life.
say, well, then that's maybe something was going on that day. Like, am I normally this person who one day just up and did something out of the blue? Because if you know me, then you, like, for an example, I know you and Melanie. I would never
You
test
don't know
y'all.
me? Okay. You don't know
I might not know
now?
some things, but I know your heart and I know Melanie's heart, and that's all
You
I
don't
need to
know now,
know. And
nigga? Okay.
I would not, I would, let me say, I would like to think that I know you guys' heart, and I would never feel the need to test you or test either of you. Like, for what? My thing is, for what? What are you testing me for?
I don't have to test y'all hoes because y'all hoes already prove y'all loyalty, like, without going, like, having to say. So y'all not the testable type. But I do know maybe some people that I be having
I
to
just
just,
feel like if I need to test you, then I don't need you in my life.
and
Yeah.
that's sometimes you need to do that to realize that. Because
No,
sometimes
it's
what
just the thought. If I feel like I need, okay, let me test this. No, I don't need to do it to know that
Mhm.
you don't
need
need
you
to
in
be
my
in my
life.
life, because if I already have that inkling of, oh, let me test them to see, it's already a red flag.
But some people feel
What's
they just
causing
want
you
that
to want to test the
confirmation.
person, the cause of you wanting to test that person is the red flag. That's the sign right there. So
But
why go
somebody
through
just
all
need that
that?
final confirmation, like, just to know for sure. I mean, honestly, it took Shaving No Shake here, one of your good girlfriends. It took you a minute before you chopped and cut her off.
Yeah,
So,
that's
But you
true. But
ain't
I
you
didn't
know,
she
test her
that's
either.
didn't
I
cool.
just realized that she
she didn't
wasn't
test
it.
her though.
I finally
Well,
found out from her
this means you
actions
a
that
hoe.
she
I
wasn't
said she
nothing.
didn't test her
But
though.
I didn't have to test her though. I just learned late that she was just a person who was meant to be in my life for a little bit, and I held on to her thinking that she would be a different person. But
Took a
she
test all
tested
by
herself. I
herself.
ain't need to do nothing.
Exactly. She tested
She
herself.
tested
She
herself.
definitely on
I didn't need
several.
to say, "Oh well, let's see if she going." No, she just
She did
screwed
test you
herself
because
up.
she tested your loyalty when she said what she said, try to get you all caught up. So she
It's
tested
true.
you.
She tried me.
So
She tried me, and then it was at
she
that
tried it.
moment that I said no more
She did.
and
She
no
tried
more.
it. She
Yeah, I
tried it.
just
Okay. Yes. Don't come for
know
me, girl. Okay. Don't check
Yeah.
me. Check your mileage. Okay. Don't
when it
play me.
came
Play
to
the
that
lottery. Okay.
when it came to that, oh my God, when it came to that post, I know there were some people that said that they would test. Like, I don't know. I just feel like I just feel like, I don't know. I get offended by that. Like, don't
Yeah,
play with me. Either you fuck with me or you don't.
I
So,
agree.
like, one
No,
guy
don't
was
play
like,
with me, free
he
life.
tested his woman as far as asking her, did she have $50 or something like that to see if she was going to hold him down. And he gave her the $50, so that showed him. That doesn't show you shit. She just had $50 at the time that she was able to lend out to you, and you gave it back. You didn't need it, but that, I just feel like it's pointless, because at the end, that could be anybody, a dude I could be talking to. I don't have no gas, so I don't have whatever, and I'm holding him down. He tests me to see if I'm able to do it, but then I could go do some crazy stuff right after that, and that still doesn't mean that I'm loyal to the person. I just feel like testing someone is just a waste of time, because you already know that there's something not right for you to have to test that person.
Right.
So that's not going to
Or you
go
don't
away.
thinking that is not right. Like sometimes you're not thinking that, oh, it's I'm looking for a negative answer. Like you testing them because you knowing, like, I know my girl so good. I know she gonna pass this shit. Like flying colors, she
That
gonna
doesn't
pass
make
this shit.
sense to
And
me.
then she get tested, and then you realize, okay, well, damn, babe, is that how you really feel? Because like that's a conversation we might need to have. Like, I
So
didn't
what
think that
makes
she
you
was gonna
test
not
them?
pass it.
If you know your girl, why are you testing her?
Because it's like, what if you're out, like you're just like, you know her, but you're just like, it's, let's say it's a, sometimes they do it like little TikTok challenges, and they be like, oh, my girl is gonna say da, 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 da. I guarantee you I
That's
know her so
different.
well, blah
That's
blah
not
blah blah.
about loyalty. We talking about loyalty. That's just the
But then
game.
sometimes them tests don't go accordingly. Like when you do the show, he was like, let's check each other's phone. Like, I trust my girl, ain't nothing in her phone. Oh, ain't nothing in his phone, I trust you. Like that's just what it is. Like, but the guy is testing them. Like the host of the show, when he do these little, I think they're on Snapchat. I don't know the name of the show, but he's a tall, dark
The
skinned
dude
guy.
that be in the
And he's
malls and stuff.
funny. And he
Uh-huh.
be
But that's
sometimes
another
getting them caught
person
up.
testing. That's not you directly testing your significant other. That's just you playing the
Mm,
game with the
they be
person,
getting
because
caught
somebody
up
else
in
is
that.
testing. That's
Starting
not
off
the
real
same
good.
though. But that's not the
Okay.
same.
Well, I still think
Because
test is needed
because the
sometimes.
test, like, if you testing a person, is because you're challenging them. You're trying to figure something out from them. So if you feel like you already know the person, then what are you trying to figure out?
Because if
If
I
you
know
are
them,
trying,
then it's confirmation that if I know
then that
them, I'm
means there's
thinking
a
they're gonna say
doubt.
what they're gonna say, and then they don't say what what I thought they was gonna say, then that's gonna earn a conversation, because then that's not what I thought you was gonna be given.
That means that there's a doubt. So that's a
So
red
then
flag.
that's
You're
why,
doubting that
yeah. So then
person.
now that brought up something that we need to talk about, something we may have been looking over or looking past, but it's something we're
So
gonna have to address.
why just not have the conversation? Why test them?
Because what if the conversation wasn't warm? Like, what if the communication between the two isn't that good? And maybe that was a way to open up to get the person to see, like, now we're not on the same page. This is what I wanted you to see. Now, can we talk about it? Can we work on it? Because every time one communication with one person may not be the same kind of communication that the other person give off. So it's like, I guess finding a way to get into. Sometimes tests just makes you feel good. It can teach you like, okay, you passed or you failed, and then we take it from there at that point. Like,
But
I
what
don't
would
know.
be the
Sometimes I
test?
feel they need it.
But
I do.
what would be the test then? Like, what would
The test will be finding out the truth, like how the person
the
really feels.
how?
It's like when they
How?
telling this dude, like, my girl, she's so appreciative, and he bought her a Mercedes, but she wanted a fucking such and such and such, and she showed her fucking ass. That's not the response he thought he was going to get, because he knew in his heart, like, yo, she's mad appreciative. Like, she appreciate everything I fuck with her. This is why I'm getting her this car. A Mercedes Benz is just as good, but
But
she
that's not
wanted
a
something
test.
more. It's a
But that's
test because he's testing her to see what, like,
so
basically
he
telling us
deliberately.
that she's appreciative. He's telling us she's appreciative, but she's not. So now he's literally the testing flipped on him. Like, he's realizing, damn, this not the girl who I thought it was.
So he deliberately went and bought her a car just to see if she was going to be
Which,
appreciative. That's
yes.
stupid.
So
That's
he said he
dumb.
bought her the
That's
tea,
dumb.
but he
Why
can
you wasting your
afford it.
time and
He
your
got the money,
money
he can
on a
afford
girl?
it. But at the end,
Buy
he
me a
found out
car.
what kind of girl he had.
I
At
think
the
it's
end
a
of the day,
that's
he
a
had
waste
the
of
money
time.
to listen. He had the coins, so
Hey,
Okay,
buy
I
but
me
then
a
mean,
she's not
car.
maybe
appreciative,
test
and then what?
one.
But then, okay, she's not appreciative, and then what? Then what happens after that?
And then he was like, fuck out of here. He was like, I get his car to my sister. He was like, fuck it, it's over. I guess he realized what kind of woman he really was dealing with at the end of the
Get
day.
a
And they
car
was
to
together
me.
like 5 years. I was like, wow, like okay.
And he
And
looked
that shit
dumb
went viral.
too. They both look
Fuck. I
dumb.
was like,
Yes.
wow. But people
I'm
do it.
appreciative. I'll take the
They
car.
do it. He just
Gracias.
happened to have coins. That's what he did his on. But they like it's life. People do it. It's a part of life. It always been in life. So yes, you think it's dumb, but there's people who don't, and it's just going to continue to be a
But it
thing
makes
in
him look
life.
that was a waste of time for him because he done bought a car. She ain't want it. Okay, yeah, you got the coins, but you still wasted your time going through all that to purchase a car, and now you got to give it to somebody else. When that person, yeah, okay, I would be grateful. Like, okay, if I was the sister, okay, I'll take it, but that's not who it was meant for in the first place. So you just did all that. You might as well have just bought me the car as your sister. Like, I just feel like I don't know. Life is sacred, and just I feel like spending time that you can't get back in life to play games and do stuff that just doesn't benefit either one of you is just pointless.
I agree.
But
And I
no.
feel that sometimes you need to have tests in life because life is full of tests, regardless of where you are, who you with, what you're doing. You're being tested right now.
But
So
that's
I just
different. I'm not talking about just being tested in life because that's what people do all day, every day. I'm talking about somebody deliberately and blatantly test you just so you can prove yourself to that person. If I
yeah.
fuck with you and we together or whatever, we friends, I shouldn't have to go through anything to prove my loyalty to you. You don't fuck with me. If I gotta go through a test,
Some people don't feel like that, girl.
you
Some
don't
people don't
well,
feel like
you don't I
that.
don't want to go through no test. And
Yeah, some people don't feel like
that's just my opinion.
that. In
If
my
you gotta put me
opinion,
through a
is
test, don't
sometimes
deal with me.
testing needed.
If you gotta
Definitely.
put me through something, don't deal with me. Don't be my friend. Don't be my lover. Don't do none of that. You're wasting your time and mine because it's pointless. Like you don't fuck with me. You already have doubts about me as being a friend. You don't think I'm loyal because if you thought I was loyal, you would not put me through a game and a test. Games, if I'm not winning no money at the end of the day, then don't put me in that game. I don't want to be a contestant. Like, what is it
Okay. Period.
so that's
Yeah.
just my
So would that make or break a relationship or a friendship? For me, it would,
for
because
me, yes.
my thing is, even if I don't, because of me, I'm not gonna say we're not friends no more, but it's gonna make me feel some type of way. I'm gonna look at you differently. So you might as well say the friendship or relationship is over. Like, if I know I'm loyal and I've been loyal since day one to you, and then you still feel like you got to put me through a test, I'm gonna look at you differently.
That's like me, like
But I don't think nobody testing if you already prove your loyalty. I don't think it's for people that prove their loyalty. It's
some
more or
people
less
still do
like,
because they have those doubts, so they still
well,
do
then
it.
yeah, they do. They
Yeah.
do.
They still do it. Like that's like me being like, okay, me trying to like, well, it wouldn't work because y'all not those type of women. But like me purposely getting my lover to flirt with you or try to have sex with you just to prove, just to see if you gonna bite the bait.
Mm-hmm.
That's dumb. Why would I do that to you? Like that means
Yeah.
I don't trust you.
Yeah.
Why would I put you through that test? That's dumb. Or even like vice versa. Like if I didn't trust my man and I want to put my man through a test, I tell one of y'all to come at him to see if he gonna bite the bait. That's dumb. If I feel like he going to sleep with one of my friends, then I don't need to deal with him.
Right. That's true.
So,
I'll be like, lover, I'm snitching. How dare you come at me like this? And a snitch.
mhm. But you know, some people and that's the
They
thing.
do
Some
it.
people they'll do it.
They'll do it.
And
They'll
it's
do
just
it.
like you already knew, you already in the back of your mind felt that the person was not going to pass.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you put them through that. So if you feel like that person is that type of person, then why are you even being friends or whatever with that person?
It's confirmation. It's like final. It's confirmation. It's like now it's in your face. It's facts. It's you got receipts. It's confirmation.
But
Drop
that
mic.
wouldn't make you feel away.
I mean, it could make a person feel away, but to me, I'm looking at it from their perspective. It's confirmation because it's literally the final act. You went through all of this to get the answer that you thought you was going to
No,
get.
like
That
if
you didn't get.
if I did something to test you, that wouldn't make you feel away.
To test me, like how though? Because it can be
Like if
many.
I try to put somebody, like if I try
But I'm
to,
not talking about you because at the end of the day, I can't use y'all. Y'all like are my sisters. Like I said at the beginning
we
of
talking
this,
about
y'all
friendships and
already
relationships.
proved your loyalty. Like you've already proved your loyalty, so there will be no need to
But
test you.
no. If I test you, because I prove my loyalty to you. But if I
Okay,
test
and then you
you,
test
wouldn't that
me.
make you
Well,
feel
then
away?
then that will go in a conversation because at the end of the day, you test me. So
Would
I
it
want
make
to
you
know
feel away?
why. So I'm asking you why you tested me. Like, why did you feel that you needed to test me? Because then it's like I want
So
to
would
know
it make you
now
feel
at this
away?
point.
Is what I'm asking. Would it make you feel away?
I would feel like, why are you testing me? Like that's how I would feel. I would want to know why you testing me. That would
So
probably be
would it
my
make you
first
feel
initial
good or bad?
reaction
You just
before
want
I
to know. It wouldn't make you
yeah,
feel
it's like
like
it's like shock. It's like curious. Like, damn, like why? Like that's the first initial reaction, honestly. Why? Like, why are you testing me? Like, what is this
because
about?
I want you to prove your loyalty to me.
So what is the test? To prove the loyalty. Like that's the part I don't understand.
Like
Because then it's
for
like,
instance, if I tried to, I don't know, I can't think of a test, but it would be like a something that I feel that would.
Okay, well, I would want to
And
know why. I feel it will open up the doors to have a conversation because if you feel some way, then we can talk about it. I would definitely want to know why at that point. Maybe anger or like I don't give a fuck or whatever type of emotion comes after that. But I do feel like my initial reaction is like, why the fuck? Like, why? Why are you feeling that way? Like we need to talk. We gotta talk about this
because
because
I don't
what I do to
trust
make
you
you
and
feel
I
this
don't feel
way.
like you're a loyal friend to me. So I'm
And then
testing
I'm like,
you
that's
just
not
to
a
see.
okay. So then you test
And
me, and
then
like,
that
what was the test? Then I would ask, like, it's still a dialogue. Like, so what did you gain from the test? Do you feel that you can't trust me, or you know what I mean? Like, it's still a dialogue that we're having, and that we need to get to
well,
a resolution.
if you didn't pass the test, it wouldn't be no dialogue. Because then at this point, I would feel like you're not a loyal friend. We don't have nothing to talk about because you failed.
So then,
So it wouldn't be a
because you
dialogue.
failed the test, so then okay, then that wouldn't be then that would be it. So basically, it's like you
Wow.
just saying, like, you're done with the friendship. I failed the test. It is what it is. Like, what can you really say to a person after that? If they're like, you failed the test, you're done. Like,
Which
you're
is,
done.
I just feel like
That's too
It's like, but
much.
they went through the test in order to get that insight, to get that information. That would be a crushing thing, but it's like you went through that, you put me through that, or you wanted to do that in order to get your final answer, in which you felt I wasn't loyal to you, and so you
but
dropped mine.
I feel like I shouldn't have to do that. We should
Right.
have did what you just said. Let's just have a conversation. If I
But it
felt the
don't work
way,
like
we
that
should
all
have
the
had that
time.
conversation.
I
I
can
didn't
have
need
this conversation with you, but
right.
let's say
I
I'm
didn't need
someone
to
who
put
can't
you through no
communicate.
test. I didn't need to put you through no test to have a conversation.
But some
We
people
should have
can't
just had the
communicate.
conversation.
But some people are not like that. Some people are just not like that. They can't communicate like that, or it's an uncomfortable conversation to have, which yeah, makes it hard to communicate in that
Well,
way.
then if
So yeah,
that's the
some
case, then we
people
won't
resort
be
to
able to have a
that.
conversation at
Conversation.
all.
I was going to say, if they can't
Because if
communicate,
we
if
can't
they put
communicate,
somebody
there
through a
won't be a
test, how can they
conversation.
communicate after the test is given?
Because now it opens up a dialogue. At this point, you can't run from it. Like
So are
sometimes
they
you can
afraid?
run
Are they
from
doing the test because they're afraid to bring it up and they need a way to bring it up to have the conversation?
it could be, or it
Because I
could
can't
be, I really
see.
want to know if you fuck with me or not. Like it could be taken for either or, but I do feel like once that shit hit the fan, you can't run from that. Like you can't not just, oh, let me call you back, girl, or like you that shit is right there in your face. You have to
Okay, so
deal
the
with it.
test for some people is like a mediator. Like they
It's
need
like
something to pop
cheaters.
off for them
It's
to
like
bring it up.
cheaters. They find out you dealt with the issue. The camera's in your face. You can't run from it. Like
Oh, well,
this
you
is
a
what it
cheater.
is.
And I knew you was a, and that's a, you know what? That's a perfect example. That's a perfect example because
That's my
I
show.
put you through that test when I knew you was a cheater. I already knew you was a cheater. That's why I
I
put
had
you
a
in
thought.
that.
That's why I put
Confirmation.
you on the
So
show.
I don't need
And
to
that
put
be their
you on the show.
confirmation, like, oh, now for real,
And
it's
now
just
you
who
just
you
look
cheating
stupid
with.
on national TV
Then it's
because
like,
you
who you
already
cheating
knew
with,
they was
though?
cheating.
It's like, who you cheating with? Then you be like, oh, you cheating with my sister, my nigga? Like, yo, damn, y'all, the Peter Guns, I ain't gonna hold you. That shit be funny. But yes, child, I'm telling you, they be out here. It's a thing. People be out here playing games and testing these nuts in the ocean.
I hope not nobody test me. I'm too old for that. Like I'm too
Okay.
grown.
In the ocean for that.
If I was in my teens or my early 20s when people do when you are
I was in my early
allowed
20s when I did
to
that
do
flower thing.
games, play games and all that, that's different. But I'm 37 years old. Don't be testing me.
Okay.
Like, I don't have time for that.
Please,
And I am my age, so don't bring that over here. Do not bring that over here. Because I don't have time for that.
Well, yeah, my final thought is test these nuts because I don't have time for that.
Test your mama.
Okay.
Don't test me. Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Meika is stupid.
Okay. I think I said a lot on this show, so I don't need to say nothing. So yes, we can move right on.
Meika said test her. She said sometimes it's warranted, so you can test her.
It is giving.
All right, so now we are getting into the NJZ hosted by me. Oh, that sounds horrible. I'm ready for bed. All right. Good morning, ladies. Well, good evening. I need some advice. So my guy and I have been together for almost 2 years and living together now for 4 months. He finally added our relationship on Facebook, but has it private and there's no evidence that he even has a girl on his Facebook. Months before I moved in, my sister saw that he still has a dating profile on here, which is how we met. I tag him in different things and he never adds it to his page. He's the type of guy who takes his phone in the bathroom with him. On occasions, I will be out of the room or outside and come back, and it seems like he's trying to hurry up and get out of whatever he is in, as I can see his screen changing. We have had issues in the past with him talking to other women, but he claims I'm the only one. I want to trust him, but this just seems real suspect to me. How would you go about addressing this, or would you even address it? First of all, I would not test him.
Don't test him. But I'm gonna tell you what, I've been there, done that, and it is what you think it is. Yes. So I can talk about it now because I'm married to him. But back when everything is kind of funny now because we went through it. Now we better, we married, we laugh at it together. But same thing.
Laugh.
Phone had it attached. Bathroom never left it around me. I went through the phone and saw what I thought I was going to see, and I was all crying and distraught, like I didn't know what was going on. But man,
it definitely did a test.
Okay.
Yes, and it did it. Yes, and the test was done. But if you think it is what it is, then it is. I mean, you can talk to him about it. That don't mean he's gonna tell you the truth. He's gonna tell you what you want to hear. So you gotta figure it out. But yeah, that's my thought.
I was in that situation too before where, well, we didn't at the time though. It wasn't like I wasn't tagging him in anything because he didn't have social media at that time. Yeah, he didn't have social media, and this was like just Facebook and MySpace. And yeah, he was cheating. He was dealing with a whole rack of hoes.
Oh, a whole bunch of house.
And he wasn't claiming me. He wasn't claiming me like as us being together. So, but I got back at him, so it don't matter. I got my revenge.
Okay.
Okay.
In a period.
Okay.
That's one thing I'm gonna do. So yeah, it was he definitely was dealing with he slept sometimes he slept with the phone under the pillow, like
Mm.
yeah.
Yeah, be
And he
real,
was like,
girl.
you don't want the excuse was I don't want people in my business. You're a liar because you are popular.
Yeah,
So
why?
yeah, so yeah, I mean I would to answer the question because she said what was the question? Was she address it? Hold on, let me
How
finish.
would y'all go about addressing this, or would you even address it? So I guess she's asking, how would
Address it.
you all address it, or
Um,
wouldn't you?
It need to be addressed, or you're gonna still be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like it would be if there's certain expectations, like as far as a relationship, if you want certain things to happen, like, be public about the relationship, I feel like you need to let them know, I want us to be public. It bothers me that it seems like you're sneaking around and we're supposed to be together. Are you sure that you want to be with me in that way?
Right.
I think just having an adult conversation, you can try, and if that doesn't work, then you have your answer. Like he's not going to want to change it. And if you want to still be with this man, you'll just have to deal with what you're dealing with.
I agree. She ain't lying. She ain't lying. Yes. What are your thoughts, Meika?
Um, I would definitely address it, but how long they been together? Hold on.
Four
All right, we've been
years?
together for almost 2 years.
Oh,
Oh, they've been living together for 4 months. Okay, they've been together
oh,
2 years, living together 4 months.
that's I know something.
So yeah, 2 years. That's kind of
A
deep
long time.
time into the relationship for you. Not like, I mean, social media ain't everything, and sometimes you do be protecting the babe, but then it's like maybe it's a conversation to have because you like, why you don't be posting me? Like, have you ever brought it up to him before or said anything? I don't feel like you have. I feel like this would be the first time because clearly it's bothering you. So yeah, just ask him, see what his answer is. It could really be like, I didn't think you was into that kind of thing, but babe, I'll post you right now. You know what I mean? But if you never had the conversation, you don't know. So that's just how I would go about it. Like, why you ain't post me, babe? What's good?
Okay.
Am. Okay, you better say the right thing. You want me to check this? Okay, am. So that's what I would give. Yes,
Not
on
doing that.
that. On that.
Okay.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
congratulations on y'all moving 4 months. Okay, listen, because people been living here through the pandemic and they can't stand each other. So yes, congratulations, congratulations to y'all.
I
Shit,
feel
Okay.
like the pandemic brought me closer.
there you go.
Mhm.
Most of the time.
True.
Yes, it brought me closer to my workout and really staying like in tune and on a good regimen. Like, oh my god, yes, look at that.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
so we're done. We're done, guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
And it
a
done.
wrap. Okay,
Yes, girl.
It won't come off.
look
I
at the
bought
plan.
my eye itch. What that mean?
I don't know.
Don't mean no luck. It just mean that I need to wash my face.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. I thought
Okay.
that meant something. It was my eyelash, maybe. Maybe
Okay.
eyeliner. I got on.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, well, let's go ahead and plug since we
Okay.
reached the climax and all that.
Okay.
Thank you all for tuning in. Old swingers, new swingers, you're now old ho swingers. We hope you come back. If you would like to reach out to us, you can hit us up on our email, which is firstladies2412@gmail.com. You can check us out on Instagram. Our Instagram is at Drunken Threesomes Podcast. You can also check us out on TikTok, which is at Drunken Threesomes 2412. You can check us out on our Twitter, which is Drunken Threesomes. And also our Facebook, which is Drunken Threesomes with the First Ladies. And then you can also listen to us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, and that is Drunken Threesomes with the First Ladies. Yeah, in my ass.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
So,
In my head.
with that being said, guys, swingers, all y'all pick up y'all glasses for the last toast of the evening and the clink, 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 clink with
Clink.
us. Oh, this nasty wine. Woo. And just in case, if you were still wondering, we are still
Still
going
strong.
strong.
Deez Nutz.
Pour drinking.
Light it up,
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 Pour drinking.
light it up. You're tuned into the Drunken Threesomes with the first ladies. Got you turning up the temperature about 80 degrees. Growing up in a DMV, go best friend, go best friend. Bonding on this sisterhood, we know you love this blend. Come toast with us, get drunk with us, and get into this tea. Come spar with us, no judge with us, and
R.E.A.D.
okay, you looking like you wanna come over and take a peek. You can have one of us or all three of us with the swinger of the week. Wow.